In this video, we will discuss the operation of directional valves in a pneumatic circuit. The components we will use in this lab are the conditioning unit, shutoff valves, a three-way, two-position push-button directional valve, which we will call the directional valve, a pressure gauge, a flow control valve, and a flow meter. The conditioning unit itself consists of various components, including the main shutoff valve and the regulated pressure gauge, which we use to set the pressure available to the circuit. With our circuit assembled, the first thing we will do is set the regulated pressure. In this example, we will set the pressure to 15 psi. Next, we will open the necessary shutoff valves. Our main shutoff valve is already letting air through the conditioning unit to the auxiliary shutoff valves. Next, we will press the push button of the directional valve. As you can see, when we press the push button of the directional valve, air flows through the valve to the pressure gauge. The gauge reads the full system pressure of 15 psi. We have adjusted the circuit so that pressurized air flows into the out port of the directional valve. First, we make sure our system is still set to 15 psi. Next, we open the shutoff valves. The air flows through the directional valve and is exhausted into the atmosphere. When we press the push button, you see that the air is now exhausted through the other port of the directional valve. This demonstrates the two directions of flow possible through this directional valve. We have now added a flow control valve to the inlet of the directional valve and a flow meter to the outlet. The air exhausts to atmosphere through the out port of the flow meter. In this example, we will set regulated pressure to 30 psi. Next, we will open the appropriate shutoff valves, allowing unrestricted flow through the directional valve and the flow meter. When we press the push button of the directional valve, we shift to a valve position that only allows restricted airflow through the valve. As we adjust the opening diameter of the flow control valve, we see how the restriction of airflow alters the output of air through the directional valve. This shows that the directional valve allows selection of a power source.